Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Miss K Makeup. So today's video is a super exciting video. This is my full face of Dollar Tree makeup. So I promised this video I think about a week and a half ago, and I know you guys are probably like, Kaylee, what happened? I actually filmed this video, completely edited it, and then somehow the footage got completely messed up and I have not been able to export it from my computer. So we are back and we are going to refilm it. Also have some pretty exciting news that I am filming on my brand new camera. I'm filming with some new lighting. So and I also have something exciting for my background very soon, so I hope you guys will get excited. I really want to start bringing you guys a lot better quality, and I want you want to come back because the video looks good, and it's clear, and you're getting obviously really good information as well. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this video, and I'm going to go ahead and get started putting on some makeup. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to go in with is a primer. Now, I actually picked up, I think I only mentioned one in that video, but since that video has been filmed, I found two more. So I'm going to actually test these out. I've used the green one. I filmed that, but like I said, you guys haven't seen that. So I've also used this clear one. So I think today I'm going to use the cool pink. I definitely don't think it's the best primer in the world, but if you need a primer, these are decent. If you absolutely have to have a primer, I would probably recommend other ones depending on what you need for your skin, but you know, they're not awful. So we're going to use the cool pink one today. It says that it brightens complexion, so we're going to see about that. I have swatched it, so that's why it looks quite well. Yeah, there we go. You can see that it's been opened. But we're just gonna put some on my fingers and put it on my face. I'm actually a little nervous because I don't know how intense the color is gonna be. This one has a lot more of a scent than the other ones have had. I don't feel like they had any scent to them. Whereas this one definitely does. It's not really overpowering, but it's definitely there. Okay, so yeah, how do we feel? I'm actually gonna zoom you guys in, like, so you're zoomed in just a little bit so you guys can see just a little bit better. So next I'm gonna go in with the foundation that I had. So I actually filmed, or I thought I filmed the first half of this video, like the last time. But then I realized that I hadn't filmed that. And then I had to refilm it. And then I refilmed it, and now I'm refilming it again. So we are going to have a full idea of if we like this foundation by the end of this, because I've used it a lot already. So like I said in that other video, also, I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror, so y'all bear with me. It's kind of heavy, honestly, and I haven't tested the wear time because I haven't used this actually for work or anything like that yet. But I actually don't feel like this is the worst foundation on the planet. I definitely feel like that there are worse out there, and for $1, I actually feel like it's kind of a good foundation. I mean, y'all can tell me at the end of this video, and we'll get up close and personal, and I'll zoom in, and we'll look at it together, but I don't feel like it's really that bad. I feel like the color isn't great. This is in the shade Light, in case you're curious, but at the same time, I really don't feel like it's that bad. Now, it could turn really pink because of the primer up underneath this, whereas the other, you know, primers that I used last time were like different colors. So I just want you guys to be able to get a as close to true color as possible. I feel like my brush is losing bristles because of this. It's just emulsifying and sticking in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but okay. So like I said, I'm just buffing that out. Okay, so then I couldn't find like a regular concealer. Talked about this in my haul video. So I found these LA Colors Conceal and Correct like concealers. So I'm using the shade Yellow and Peach, and I've tried mixing them, but it just like doesn't work like if you apply a stripe of each. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the peachy one first, like lay that one down first. And we're just gonna blend that out. And this is just going to cancel out the dark circles, but it's going to give a very pinky rosy tone to the eye, or to the under eye, should I say. And then we're going to take the yellow one to neutralize. I'm just going to apply that right there. So I'm not going to apply this all over my face because it's completely going to make me look crazy if I do that. But I wanted to only use Dollar Tree, you know, products in this video. I am using, obviously, other brushes. I'm sorry if that bothers you. But you can really find good brushes at, like, TJ Maxx. You can find good brushes at Walmart. But you're probably not going to get them for $1. Just saying. There are some really good ones. If you ever find the Wet n Wild ones, they're, like, white with pink tops. Those are really amazing. Highly recommend those if you can find them. But I don't think I saw any at my store. So, but I do recommend those if you can find them. Okay, so a hidden gem that I have found that I feel like this is amazing. It's so good. I think I unboxed this and looked at it in my my haul, but this is the let's see, the Beauty Benefits foundation powder. I've used this almost every single day since I unboxed this, or unhauled it, whatever you want to call it. Hauled it in my video. I love this. I think it's so good. I have literally used it almost every single day. Like, it's the most perfect under eye setting powder. It sets the whole face so beautifully. So if you guys are looking for something to throw in your purse, something for easy on the go. Now I'll probably go through this really fast because it obviously is a microscopic little pan. I mean, it's tiny. But it'll be perfect for like traveling, so you don't have to. Now I am a loose powder kind of gal. I love me some loose powder. I don't really use pressed powder that much. But I definitely feel like, you know, even if you're a loose powder kind of gal, you travel a lot in the summer, then that would be perfect for you as well. And I'm going to set my whole face with it. So I set my under eyes with a small brush, and then I'm going to go in to the whole face. I'm going to really swirl my brush in there. Tap it off. I'm going to like, y'all, it's so good, honestly. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the face before I move into the eyes. So y'all remember I had 3 bronzers. So I had these 2 from Beauty Benefits Hollywood, and then I also had this one from LA Colors. So we'll start off with these 2. So this is Cinnamon and this is Espresso. They look so much darker with this camera. Don't y'all appreciate that? We're getting some true colors now. So whenever I originally filmed this, I mixed them together. But now that I've worn them, I've actually worn them to work and stuff like that. I almost dug my finger in that. I prefer this one. This one is very red toned and it doesn't really look very good on my skin. And then I've tried this one. This one doesn't really have a lot of color payoff. So if you are new to contouring and bronzing, that I honestly would recommend this one. So I'll use this one today just so you guys can see that it doesn't really look crazy or anything like that. So if you are a beginner, maybe I'll use one on each side. It's like 6 o'clock at night, so I'm not worried about going anywhere. Okay, so I know that looked crazy, but I'm using a pretty dense brush. And you can see, okay, did I like totally just eat my words because I went a little too ham? I think I did. So I might have to tone that down a little bit. I also don't have a mirror in front of me, so in case anyone's curious about that. Okay, so you can definitely fix it. Sorry about that. So maybe this is a little bit more intense than I thought. Maybe I just hadn't scratched the surface enough yet. But I feel like it's really pretty. It's so nice on the skin. And I mean, literally $1. Are you kidding? So then on the other side, I'm going to use the other one. So I don't really recommend the cinnamon one. It's far too warm unless you just really like a warm bronzer. This one, not exactly a yes for me. But Espresso is a little dark, so we're going to use a very, very, very light hand. But I really like the color that I get with this a little bit more. So I'm like barely tapping in, like I'm barely getting any product. And then I'm going to tap my brush off. Then I'm going to try and get some color. I might have to go get my mirror because I'm having trouble seeing. Okay, that does not look good. That looks very wonky and weird. So maybe this is actually a fail. Maybe it's just not layering on top of this well today. Because I have used this one. Maybe it's just my skin today. I do have a little bit of redness peeking through. So I'm going to try and use the powder brush that we used and just kind of fluff that out. Because we could be revealing that this product is not good. Yeah. So if we look at this side, it looks a lot more smooth. Still not perfect, but it looks a lot smoother. So I think I would pass on the Beauty Benefits ones altogether. Not even worth $1. Okay. So next we're going to go into blush. So I only had one blush. And I didn't mention these in my haul because I actually already have these. So this is, they had like 90s, or they had like decade inspired collections at one point. I don't know if they still have them. There might be like some lingering items left in some of the stores. They had like decade collections. And this is the blush. So I think some of them had bronzer, some of them have blushes. I think they all had eyeshadow palettes. But anyway, so this is the blush, and it's in the shade Whatever, and it's from like the 90s one. And I've not really loved this. I picked it up a while ago, and I've used it a couple times, but it's just not my favorite. It just doesn't, it's a weird color, which it looks really pretty on camera. But at the same time, it's just like kind of strange on my skin. So, I don't know. And I don't really know if it gives me that great of color. So, anyway. But I'm going to tell you about another hidden gem that I know they have right now. So this is the LA Colors Highlight. Looks like that. And this is in the color Shine Bright. This is a bright gold. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see where I've dug my brush in there. But it's so pretty, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on the skin. It looks fantastic. It's actually extremely blinding for $1. So let's see, I'm just going to barely, I'm not really, sorry. Okay, I'm not really digging my brush in that much. But like, look how blinding that is. $1. I'm really just, I don't know if you guys can see that. I really hope so. If not, then I'm doing something wrong, because it's gorgeous. Go down the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. Like, so beautiful. Definitely go pick this up. If you wear a highlight, girl, for $1. And I'm pretty sure they have other shades. This is just the one that I picked up. Okay, so now we're going to zoom in a little bit more. We're getting up to close and personal so that you guys can see the eyes. And I'm also going to show you guys the face really quick. So, okay, so this is what we're looking like. I'm actually going to bring you guys a little. Okay, that's as close as I can get. Okay. So this is what it's looking like. I know y'all never have seen this close up on my skin, ever, which is kind of scary. But that's how it's looking at my like nose region on my skin, which it looks like it's like completely not there. It looks a little wonky. I don't know. It's not really looking very good up close. So we're gonna get to the eyes and we'll decide what's going on. Okay. So I normally prep the eyelids with my foundation, so I guess we're gonna do that today. I'm just gonna like run my finger. Oh my gosh, this feels so thick. I don't know how I put this on my face. Like, digging my finger in here makes it so much worse. I'm sorry, my phone is going crazy, you guys. So for those of you who are interested, while I do this really fast, I did upgrade my camera. So I actually originally filmed on my iPhone. I've been filming on my iPhone for a while now. But I just decided like it's time for me to start upping the quality of my videos. And I really wanted you guys to notice a difference in my videos. So I did upgrade, in case anyone's curious. I have the Canon M50 now. I just bought it with the kit lens. Y'all, there was a lot of drama with that camera. Okay, so now I'm going in. I'm going to quickly tell you what I'm doing. So now I'm going in with this contour palette, and I'm going to use the lighter shade to set my eyelids. There was a lot of drama with me trying to get this camera. So basically, I ordered it off of Amazon, kind of more in the middle of the pandemic than I thought. And it ended up basically taking a month. It was supposed to get, like, it was going to get here. So today is May the 6th. So it was originally supposed to get to me, I believe I ordered it on April 6th or April 7th, something like that. And it was supposed to get to me on May the 7th, which means I would have had it by tomorrow. Well, then they updated me on probably May the 1st and told me that it was going to come in on May the 4th, which was a couple days later. Well, I'm giving you a lot of dates, I'm sorry, but on May the 2nd, it still had not shipped. And I looked up the company because I was curious, and it was shipping out of New Jersey, which means basically it wasn't going to come. So I canceled the order, and my mom kind of freaked out because there was a lot of money going back on, you know, trusting Amazon to put that money back on my account. But they did, and I ended up the next day, I think, we talked about it, and I was like, hey mom, that money went back on my account. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank the Lord. And she was like, well, why don't you look at Best Buy? When I looked at Best Buy, it was in stock, and I went and picked it up at my store that day. The stores are still, excuse me, the stores are still closed, but I was able to do a curbside order. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use this little eyeshadow palette. So this is what the front looks like. It literally just says LA Colors eyeshadow, and the color is Joy. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So pretty. So I actually already had these as well, but I am going to use this today. So I'm going to start off with this really light pink shade as a transition shade. And we're just going to apply this in the crease. I feel like this... So I've actually used this before, and I love these. I would go back and get more colors, but I think that they're not selling them anymore. You might be able to find them, but I didn't see any at mine. They have these new palettes that I want to test out. So if you guys want to see like another video like this, maybe in a little, like a, you know, a little bit of time, then I can totally do that. If you guys like the Dollar Tree hauls and stuff like that, definitely give this video a thumbs up because I definitely want to know. So anyway, just blending this into my crease. Very light transition shade, but I think it's really pretty. So then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. Let's see what brush we're feeling today. Okay, so I think this brush is dirty. I'm sorry. But I'm going to go in with this next shade. This is like a light taupey brown kind of color. But it is satin instead of completely matte. So don't be bothered by that. If it starts to look a little bit shimmery, it definitely is. Then I'm going to go in with this brush, also dirty, but I'm going to go in with this dark dark brown, and I'm actually going to mix it with this purple. Like, I'm going to mix them together. Now this purple is shimmery, so got to be careful not to bring it into some crazy space. Y'all, my nose is itching for some reason. Okay, so now I'm going to take just the brown color. And I'm going to kind of like go like this. Kind of deepen it up and give it a little bit more. It's like a smoky liner look, but like not really. Just kind of sort of. Okay, and then I'm going to use this brown. This one. And I'm going to apply this on my lids. Now this is going to make it more smoky, but I think this color is really pretty. I think it just gives it like this extra something, you know? And I'm just applying this with my finger. I know some people are like all about the brushes on their lids, but me personally, I just slap it on with my finger. Okay, so I'm going to zoom back out just a little bit, and then we'll continue with. So now I want to show you guys, I'm going to give a little shout out to this because, y'all, my nose is itching really bad all of a sudden. Okay, I want to give a little shout out to these makeup wipes that I hauled in my video. So I'm actually going to use this to take the makeup off my finger right now. But I wanted to give you guys a little review of them. So the only issue that I have with them, so I'm going to open this up, is this. They just stretch so much. I think that they're perfect. Like, they have a lot of, they're like perfectly saturated. Like perfectly saturated. I think that they really do remove makeup quite well. They don't really remove mascara very well. I would definitely recommend like an oil or something like that. Or, you know, anything that you like to use to remove a mascara. But you know, they're good. Other than that, they definitely remove like powder and like face makeup. But I definitely recommend obviously going in with a cleanser afterwards, because that is the way to go. So next I'm going to go in with this kind of combo, I guess. We're going to use the LA Colors Defining Bold Lash Mascara. This is the pink tube. And then this primer, I mentioned this in my haul. So the blue tube that I was really excited to try because I thought it was going to be good was actually terrible. Don't recommend that. It was awful. Literally did nothing for my lashes. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to get it together. I haven't filmed in forever because I've just had a lot of technical difficulties going on. Yeah, not that that's an excuse, but I really have been struggling. I don't even know. Like, I accidentally changed the frame rate on a video that I filmed. So it was actually a full face of the new Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker collection. And I was really excited about it. To post it and to give you guys like my review and stuff. I'm actually gonna get a little bit closer so I can see my lashes. And I literally could not get it onto my computer. Like, I don't even know what happened. But basically, it just did not work. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna film, you know, my Dollar Tree video and just post it and everything's gonna be fine. It literally wouldn't post. So yeah. So I'm filming it again so that you guys get the content, because I really want you guys to, you know, continue to enjoy the content, and I feel like that this was a video that everyone's wanted. So anyway, so this, it's gonna work this time. It's gonna work this time. If you guys can hear voices, that would be my siblings. They're outside, and I'm pretty sure you might be able to hear them. Okay, so this is like 2 coats on the lashes. This mascara is really not that great. Definitely probably wouldn't recommend it to a friend, but it's okay. You know, it works. Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, lips. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you back out and we're gonna go into lips. So yeah, so now we're gonna go into the lips. So I have the 2 lip liners and the lipstick. So basically what happened when I filmed the video is one of these lip liners was just like, they were just not what I expected. The colors are a little bit different than they are on the outside. Like, this is what the outside looks like, but like when I swatch it, so like this is what the outside looks like, and this is the swatch. So this is a lot more orange than I thought it was going to be, but it's still really pretty, so we're still going to use it. I feel like this is going to look crazy because I don't have a mirror. So my lips are a little bit dry, so it's kind of skipping a little bit. But these aren't bad. I mean, they're not great. I definitely recommend, I know I've told y'all about the Believe Beauty one, the Barely There color. It's my absolute favorite. I continue to repurchase. So, and then I'm going to apply this lipstick. I do not like this lipstick. Do y'all see how bright this color is? Okay. No. It's like literally hot pink. Let me show you. No, but we're going to use it just lightly on top and just smash that into my tooth. Yeah, I don't really like this lipstick. Probably wouldn't recommend it to a friend, but okay. So we're going to recap. We're going to talk about my favorite things. We're going to talk about all the things. So, things that I definitely would repurchase. The foundation powder, definitely would repurchase. I would definitely repurchase the highlighter. I think it's really good. And definitely would repurchase the eyeshadow. I didn't show this one. This is the other color that I have, but I didn't decide to use it today, but this is what it looks like. So I would definitely repurchase the eyeshadow palettes. They're so good. And honestly, that's about it. I know that sounds like really disappointing, but yes, these products would be fine if you absolutely had to have something. But in all reality, for me, they're not practical because I have a lot of things that I definitely like better. So, you know, I definitely think you should get what you think is good. I definitely think you should use what you think is good. And yeah, so I don't think these products are bad. I definitely got a beautiful full face of makeup out of them. You guys can say, you know, if you think it's terrible or not. Oh, also didn't find a brow product in case you guys are curious. But I have really bushy brows, so I just kind of leave them. I'm actually going to brush them up really quick just so you guys, you know, don't think I'm crazy. But anyway, yeah, so this is the full face of makeup that we created. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys will go to your local Dollar Tree and comment down below anything that you think I should try, you've seen, and you're like, oh yeah girl, you have got to try this. It is so good. Also tell me things that you've tried that you were like, girl, stay away from this. It is awful. And I will definitely be doing these videos in the future. If you like them, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you do. And don't forget to subscribe to be don't forget to subscribe so that you guys can come back for all of the fun videos that I'll be posting in the near future. Also, don't forget to ring that bell to be notified every single time that I post. I did have a pretty consistent schedule going. I did get kind of off that schedule, so I'm trying my best to get back on. And that is Saturdays at 10 a.m. and then every other Tuesday. And I post my tips and Tuesdays, my nail videos. So yeah, stay tuned. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.